Hey, you guys! Here's your favorite little keto goofball Diamond, and today marks 5 years and 130 days of my ketogenic journey. What? I love you! I thought I heard that. I love you too. Well, I massively, hugely, bigly overestimated my own personal abilities this weekend because see, I had a plan. That plan was to eat lunch at work, eat dinner at home, and film every night. Yeah, I could not do that to save myself for nothing in this world this weekend, let me tell y'all. It was a weekend. Numero uno, PMS, it hit this weekend. On Friday morning, getting ready for work. I was like, damn it, I don't want it. Okay, fine. Fantastic to be on your feet for 12 hours, and I didn't really have any lady protection or in the house. I had some in the glove box of the car too, so that just had to last till I got done for the day. They used to keep some in the bathroom, but Jake, stop licking the floor. It's a lab, by the way, not a child. But yeah, that was a little bit miserable. And like I said, most of my plan went off without a hitch. Most of it, not all of it. All right, so let's just talk about the food. We'll get into the weigh-in. Something else that's plaguing me that I'll have to figure out a little at a time. Just a little at a time. And I'm about done with Goodwill. We're going to talk about that too. Yo. All right, Friday at work. Did great. Did not eat a single snack for a first break. I didn't. Man, I was starving by the time lunchtime rolled around. We drove out. We was going to go to BK, get a Whopper with cheese, no bun, or double Whopper, whatever, with no bun. They had 3 people in a line. Well, at Burger King, 3 people in a line, that just means it's going to be 45-minute wait. We ain't got time for that. So we drove down to Wendy's. They had 6 people in line. 6 people in line means 45-minute wait. Ain't got time for that. Oh, we know our restaurants. Anyway, you know what? Just go to Taco Bell. Never nobody in there. There's nothing I can really keto-fy there. I've tried like everything keto-fied there and always gain off of it. So it doesn't work. I got 2 beefy melts. I came home. I did put them in my fitness pal and damn near fainted because I never even imagined the carb count in those was that high. But it was. I mean, I knew they were higher than, I knew they weren't keto, but I didn't know. I was thinking just the wrap is kind of thin. Can't be that bad. Ooh, boy. Also put a hurting on me. But not a horrible hurting. I was at work. I was moving around. I was able to get rid of it after I got through that 2.5 hour stage of, I shouldn't have ate that. Oh, I got to do work. Don't fall asleep. Run to the vending machine, get a Monster out. Sugar-free Monster. But nevertheless, yeah. And then I was really good for 5 p.m. break. Didn't eat anything. I was starving to death because I kicked myself. And I was like, you know what? It's fine. I'll be fine till we get home. Then I got home and I realized I had prepared to cook at home for my husband all weekend. Simple, easy things that I could just make real fast that he enjoys, like beefaroni. He's not keto, so, but when I was making his beefaroni, I just, put it in a pot on the stove. Don't worry about it. Give it 2 or 3 minutes. It'll warm up. He's good. I realized I didn't buy me anything. Nothing quick and easy to cook. Everything I've got's in the freezer. It's chicken and pork chops and steak, and I ain't got time for that. And I'm like, how could I have done this? But I did find food. I found better with cheddars and a couple eggs. But I was like, I can't believe that I had this plan in mind and thought it's fine. I'll cook at home. And number 1, didn't lay anything out to cook. Didn't buy anything that's easy to cook for me. I was like, oh, you overestimated your abilities this weekend, darling. You sure did. And you got to get up for work in the morning. You ain't got time for this. You done cooked. You done ate. You took a shower. You ain't got time to film. Get in bed. Now. No time. So I did. I was like, okay, fine. Saturday, we go to work. Saturday was a good keto day. I was a good girl all day Saturday. I think we went to Wendy's. Dave's triple, no bun. Later in the evening, though, when I was thinking about going home and having a cook, and I was like, still didn't lay anything out. That was smart. You're a genius, Joni. Real genius. What are you going to eat? So I told my husband, I said, you feeding me out tonight? And he said, no, I'm not. You bought groceries to eat at home. I was like, boy, you going to starve to death. One of us going to starve to death. It ain't going to be me. I get in my car and I'll go back. I'll get me some. So needless to say, we stopped by Burger King on the way home. I was also thinking, there ain't no way in hell I'm cooking nothing tonight. You can forget it. 24 hours. I'm tired. So we get home. You know, I ate my double whopper, take a shower. My foot is killing me by this time, and I'll explain the foot thing in a minute. But it's just like, I'm dead. Huh. I was like, hey, nope. I laid down on the couch. I was out. That's it. That's all she wrote. Like I said, massively overestimated myself this week, thinking I could do all the things I thought I could do and did not even prepare properly to do them. Huh. Sunday. Couldn't barely walk. My foot's killing me. I'm just like hobbling around. And I'm thinking, you know, because it started after I had Taco Bell. Like, okay, it's from being kicked out of ketosis. But I've been in ketosis now for 2 days. If that was just the case, that would be it. Then I got to thinking about it. It's been happening for about 3 weeks. It's been happening at work. Generally not too bad on the first day. Gets worse on the second day. And the third day I can barely walk. So, maybe it's just standing on my feet that long, but I don't really think so, because I mean, it should have been hurting way before now if it's just from standing on my feet that long. And it's the top of my foot. My foot feels broken. I can't, like, turn my foot very good. I can't, like, bend my foot very good. It's on the top of my foot mostly. It's like, what is this? And, you know, again, I've got all day to sit around and think at work. I literally take a notebook to fill up with ideas. I run over and jot something down when I have a minute. This is just from this weekend. Hold on. This is just from this weekend. Okay? Never leave your book laying around when sometimes you think about Christmas gifts at work and you write them down for the kids, and the kids pick up your book and be like, oh, Mom, that's so sweet. You want to get me that? I'm like, oh my God, get off my book. But just random little ideas. No, there's no real thing to them. There's just everywhere, okay? You hush.
I love you.
Love you too. He wants to watch TikTok and he can't because it causes me to be demonetized. So, anyway, random ideas. Tons of them. Things I need to do, things I need to think about, things I need to look up. Somebody's getting on my nerves. Corey got a real kick out of one. Let's see if I can find it real fast so I can tell you how I wrote it. Wait a minute. I don't know where it's at. Well, I mean, I also wrote, don't put your eggs in one basket. I'm really not sure why I did that because I forgot. But a lot of times during the weekends when I'm standing around doing nothing, I have great ideas and think, I'm going to remember that later. I never remember that later. Gosh, 90 miles an hour. All right. Why do some people lack common sense and how to help? I wrote this because somebody was getting on my nerves. And like, I need to figure this person out and then try to help them the best way I can. It's okay. It's just Nick. And he knows that. But anyway, yeah, I wrote that down. And Corey was like laughing like crazy last night when she was looking at my book. I was like, give me that. Okay, what was that? See, way off the mark. Anyway, Sunday I was fine. I didn't take snacks. Didn't have snacks in the morning before, before lunch. Starved all day. Boy, that for some reason, from like our 9 a.m. break, our first break, to lunchtime at 11:30, my belly says, if you don't feed me now, I'm going to cut you. I mean, I'm going to get violent here, okay? I'm not hungry, I'm hangry. It's weird because I can wake up here in the house at 5 o'clock in the morning and go till 3 p.m. before I even think, kind of hungry. But at work, that's a whole nother ballgame. I don't know. It might be the movement, working off calories, whatever. But at work, it feels like I'm going to starve to death. And I don't really do that dang on much, so it's not like I'm working that hard. I'm just on my feet that long. But, or maybe it's just I have more time to think about it and I don't have anything else to really do. except for complaining about being hungry or in pain, which I realized this weekend I complain a lot, especially at work. Somebody look at me, how's it going? I'm hurting. I'm tired. I need a nap. Why am I here? Can somebody pay me for going home? Yeah. But I don't mean to, because I'm generally a very happy and positive person. But if I'm standing there with nothing to do, idle hands and all, I just want to go home. It's not that hard. I just don't want to be here in general. Can we leave? Can the machine break? Well, it did, but we didn't get to leave. Anyway, that's a whole other ballgame. Sunday was a day with the machines, man. Everybody else was pretty decent, having a pretty decent day, but maintenance was not happy at all. They working on 3 things, and somebody says, "Hey, this is broken. You gonna have to wait." They had a bad day Sunday. Either way, it's just one of those days, man. I did great Sunday, keto wise. We did eat out for lunch, which was planned. And I was like, you know what? I can eat at home tonight. That's not a big deal at all, because I have all night. I'm not in a hurry. I'm not in a rush. I don't have to get up first thing in the morning. So we came home. I found myself something to eat, and I ate it. Actually, I made my husband stop by Food Line so I could get some chocolate, dark chocolate, some keto stuff. Because PMS this time ain't been no joke. I've been wanting all the chocolate and all the sweets, and I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to be a good girl, but Lord, y'all, it was not great. Anyway, let me go ahead and show you my foods, my macros, my weigh-ins. Friday morning, 167.6. You guys, I got 2 bubble yellow eggs, 2 Bitterwood cheddars for dinner on Friday night. Well, no shock here. Friday night's macros. 1,980 calories, 144 grams of carbs. Obviously, this was not a good keto day. Yeah, not. 121 grams of fat and 76 grams of protein. Yikes. Saturday morning, 167.8. I got a triple Whopper with cheese on Saturday's lunch. I'm starving. I'm going to peel these onions and this bun off, and we're going to eat.
I'm going to eat those onions.
You can. Because home from work, double Whopper with cheese. I'll explain, but I'm hungry. And, of course, I'm not eating the bun. Jake is. Saturday macros, not too bad. 2 meals, and that's it. 1,530 calories, 7 grams of total carbohydrates, 119 grams of fat, 83 grams of protein. Well, okay, wind up, doggy. Sunday morning, 166.0. You guys, Sunday lunchtime, Dave's triple. I'm going to take this bun off. I got a whole chicken with ranch and hot sauce. I'm going to follow that up with 2 Hershey Zero Sugars little chocolate bar things. Alright, it's after dinner. Sugar-free chocolate pudding. And I'm very blurry. Don't know why. But anyway. This is for Sunday. Now this is with total carbs and everything. All those sweets were sugar-free, so they're including the sugar alcohols and everything. With net carbs, it's more like 12 grams of carbs all day. But 1,920 calories, 66 grams of total carbohydrates, 144 grams of fat, and 125 grams of protein. All in all, it still wasn't bad, and the scale looks pretty decent.
And I stole her sugar-free, her last sugar-free Jell-O.
Just now. Just means I gotta buy more. Monday morning, 164.4. Well, all in all, even with the Taco Bell snafu, the high total carbs, I still lost 3.2 pounds this week of the fluid. And that's okay. That's good. But I do want to talk about an asinine, uncomfortable, piss me off truth. And I said truth. So last night I wasn't going to film. But Destiny and Corey came in here and they started talking for a little while. And a little bit after Corey went outside, me and Destiny was talking food, weight loss, diet, that kind of thing. And I said, I've been doing keto really well and, for a long time. And Destiny's like, no, you haven't. Yes, I have. How dare you? But she's right. It's not like she's wrong, right? Because I've got this self-sabotage thing down packed. So I've been mostly keto, enough to keep a lot of weight off. Not to keep it all off, but mostly. And, you know, I talk about diet and I talk about keto everywhere I go. Anybody who wants to talk about it at work, I'll talk to them about it too. You know, or just what I did and stuff like that and what it could do to help them. But then if I think about it at the same time, these people have known me for 2 years and they haven't seen me get skinnier. Technically, after I started that job, I gained about 20 pounds back. Now I got rid of most of it, well, part of it. I'm still holding a lot. When I started there, reasonably, I probably weighed about 160. 156 was my lowest, but I probably weighed about 160, and then went up to about 180, and back down to 163-ish, whatever it was today. So they really haven't seen a remarkable turnaround in my looks or my health by their physical eyes. So, you know, I guess maybe when I talk about it, it kind of will fall on some deaf ears, wouldn't it? And it doesn't appear that I've done too well. I don't know what the cat wants. What? Why are you standing there looking at me? Do you want to go outside? Yeah? Hold on. Come on. I'm gonna take your butt. Oh. Traded cats. Yes, my pants are unbuttoned. No, don't ask any questions. It's because it's late. I'm sitting on my butt doing nothing. And I need to be putting on my sweatpants and jammies and going to bed. But, yeah, uncomfortable truth, I haven't done too well. And I've kind of, in my own mind, decided there's a couple reasons for it. For one, I'm looking for taste constantly. A change of taste, something different. And keto is relatively restrictive. And there are a lot of other things I could do. It's just, I'm not real big on the cooking thing. You know, I'm not real big on trying a lot of different recipes. I'm big on cheap, easy, and fast, mostly. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, got a little thirsty, had to refill my cup. But anyway, you know, I got down to a size small panty. I'm wearing mediums now. They're more comfortable. The small is a little snug because I don't weigh 156 no more. And then the size 4s I was so giddy to have gotten into, they haven't seen the light of day in about 2 years. They were short too, but they're too tight now. So I'm mostly wearing 6s, 8s, and 10s. Just depends on which day it is and how much fluid I'm holding. That means some days I won't do all that. And then there's this part of me that absolutely loves the way I look. I love my curves, completely clothed. But I don't love my rolls. So I like the way I look, and I don't necessarily want to change the way I look, but at the same time, I want to get rid of...
You should just be super proud of yourself and love the way you look regardless, because you are absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, she loves me though.
But anyone would feel that way, or they should.
Well, it's not that I'm not proud of what I've done.
You might dislike things, but you should love it regardless, because that
but
loose
I want to get rid of the squish.
That loose skin is a sign of all that you've been through.
That's true. It is
Those
true.
stretch marks are a sign that you have me and Brian.
Those are my mommy marks.
And also your fat marks.
Yeah.
I mean, you did get out to like here.
Wait, yes, but most of those stretch marks was there because of Brian. I don't think I got any new fat ones.
I have stretch marks on my shoulders up here. They just go tiger marks.
Those are my mommy marks though. I'm proud of those.
I didn't have any stretch marks from Anthony. All my stretch marks are just from being big.
Yeah.
I don't really have many stretch marks overall unless I stretch.
I'm gonna show y'all this. I don't know if I'm pretty sure I have before, but like from my son, I got stretch marks all the way up to here.
They're her tiger marks.
Yeah, they really are. They're just everywhere. But see, I want to get rid of this too. It looks pretty decent in clothes. But I want to get rid of the squish, okay? The excessive squish, because plus it's not really good for me to have it around my organs and stuff like that.
Hair right here, and that's just annoying.
You want to show me your fur?
It's annoying.
On her belly.
It's on my belly, I promise. It's around my belly button. It's right here,
Okay.
those little furs. Just my belly button.
I realized when I said that they couldn't see what I was saying.
Sorry.
Not talking about that fur. Yeah.
It's like a man asking if the carpet matches the drapes.
Usually it doesn't. Mine doesn't. And this is normal.
Mine does. I don't mind saying that.
Well, I mean, it kind of does. Like, I don't know.
My hair is super dark, so
Different
hard
subject.
for it to match.
But anyway, I wanted to answer a few questions because a couple people are new here and they've asked me a couple things. One where I got that pretty belt the other day that I was wearing, that actually came from Goodwill. And this is going to bleed into another story. So I took it when we went to Cherokee and stuff. I had somebody up there fix the belt for me and put a proper belt buckle on it. I donated the other belt buckle that came with it to Goodwill, back to Goodwill, because I didn't need the buckle anymore. I didn't like the buckle. I paid $1.
Madden makes boots.
Ooh, that's later. But anyway, paid $1 for the belt with the belt buckle on it. I went up there today and I saw the belt buckle that I donated. $3 just for the buckle. And the t-shirts went, I used to love to go through the t-shirts because they have, funny sayings. You can get all kinds of really cool t-shirts used pretty cheap. $1.50, $2, $2.50, $3. I might as well just shop at Walmart. Just skip the used, having to make sure there's no stains, no tears and rips. It's getting a little bit excessive is all I'm saying, but I just don't think I'll be doing t-shirts much at Goodwill no more, even though I usually find a bunch that I really, really like. I just don't want to pay that price for them.
Are you buying belt buckles?
No, not at the moment. I had a bunch of belt buckles, and I wanted my belt buckle, a special belt buckle on the belt that I bought at Goodwill. And I redonated the belt buckle that came with that belt because I hated it and it didn't work anyway. And I had bought the belt with the buckle for $1. When I was up there today, I saw the belt buckle that I redonated for $3.
Wow.
Right. So I was a little irritated. So I was like, okay, whatever. Find a shelter or something to donate to from now on. That chapped my bottom.
Some of the Steve Madden bags look really premium.
Yeah, they're really nice. I got a Steve Madden bag a few months ago at Goodwill today. Goodwill the other month, and I really, really liked it. And now here lately, every time I pick up a purse that I love, turns out it's Steve Madden. So I got one tonight that I'm in love with. Yeah, so that's good. $4.99 for that, but still, yeah, they used to be $3.49. Why are used things being overly inflated? They're given to you. Oh, and those little buckets you can buy at Dollar Tree, they have them for $2 at Goodwill. Half the time they're cracked and broken.
Not worth buying anyway. Buying used boxes at Goodwill is just...
It floored me when I saw the price on it. I was like, that should be $0.25. But anyway. Corey, you know those plates they sell at Dollar Tree?
Yeah.
Scratched up at Goodwill. They're still $1. $1 to $2.
No.
Right. All right. So anyway, I had to bitch about that. And then Stars Wake asked me about a Keto Mojo meter or a keto meter. I use the Keto Mojo. I do not use it all the time. The sticks get a little expensive after a while, and I've probably bought 3 or 4 sets of sticks. So, but if you want a Keto Mojo, if you're really interested in getting you one, in the description below, I have the whole kit, and it's 15% off. So you're going to save money by using the link. If that helps you any, it's in the description. So it should just say Keto Mojo beside of it. And she asked me if I weigh every day. I do, because I have to get on here and tell people what I did. And that helps keep me.
Don't.
Anyway, that helps keep me accountable to me and to you. And it's been scientifically proven that people that weigh every day tend to not gain weight or gain excessive amounts of weight back because you're paying attention and you're more likely to think about what you eat. People that weigh monthly tend to go up. So that's why, another reason that I've always weighed every day since I've started keto. Something else I want to say. Plus, given the fact that I've cheated a fair amount on my keto journey, what are you looking at me like that for? You can play with your TikTok in a minute. Corey came in and got talking. I bought him a shirt. Ooh, belly button. Why are you looking at me like that?
He's hungry.
He just ate a good Golden Crown. He's good. Oh, you take yourself in there. I remember all them beans you eat. Go away. Chill. Look at his shirt, Corey.
Chill.
Anyway.
Snoopy.
Oh, no. Get your butt away from me. I know what you're trying to
Ate all
do.
those beans.
That's right, he did. Go away. I know what you're doing now. No. No. I will bite you. All right. So anyway, part of me, because I don't do perfectly well all the time, wants to back off from YouTube and say, you know what, I'll just come back when I have something good to tell them. But I know that if I do that, I will have nothing good to tell you because I will get on.
You don't do perfectly well any of the time.
I will do very badly if I don't get on here and tell you what I do. In fact, I probably would have regained most of my weight had I not had this channel and this outlet to talk to you guys about what was going on with me in my life. So I've got to get up at 4 a.m., you guys. It's almost 9 p.m. So if you need help with keto, I'm right here. I'll help anybody, and I help everybody for free. My contact information is below. Also, there's a website, KetoDiamond.com. It's all written out plain, simple, free. Don't forget about the Christmas card exchange. Got one from Kathy today. It's hanging up over there. And I return Christmas cards. So if you send me a Christmas card with your address written plain, simple, and very clearly so I can read it because I'm blind, I'll send you one back. Also, there's some wish list things down there if you want to get gifts or whatever. It's, you know, I love that. Check all that out. And I guess that's all I got. Much love. Many prayers. Bye.